Carty, magic of the cup, eh?
Yeah, it was pretty much a continuation of last week for us, really. They a lot of areas to improve, but we're certainly going to enjoy the win. They scrambled and scratched, and you've got to remember the opposition they're up against too. They're a very good side, and to do come from behind with a lot of adversity again, yeah, very pleasing.
How much of what we saw tonight was learnings from the previous encounter with Wigan earlier in the month?
Well, not a lot really, because we spoke about being better in certain areas, and the first 15 minutes was a carbon copy of the first game. So I think the difference was that we battled out of it. It was 16-0 down, and they scored close to half time, but we didn't get too far away. 16 points is big enough, but we were close enough on the scoreboard, and we competed in the back 20 minutes of the half. So we sort of quite positive at half time that if we could get back into the game, if we were just errors and penalties again pretty much sums it up. But we did make them again in the second half, but I don't know, somehow we found a way to win.
That must make it even more satisfying knowing that you can win games, even though you're probably down on the error count and down on the penalty count as well. Yeah,
we probably haven't had a game this year where we walked off and think statistically, that's getting near where we want to be. And to be honest with you, that's a really, really pleasing sign, because if you give up field position and you give up possession, you're not going to win many games. So we've been doing that and still sort of getting results. So a lot of improvement in us, but we can't keep saying that. We've got to get there.
A few players have taken the plaudits in games this year. There's only one player who can really today, Lewis Martin, with his second half hat-trick. What did you make to his performance? Yeah,
look, he finished really well, but there was a lot of work went on the inside. I was more happy with his courage bringing the ball out of our own end. Wingers they're paid to score tries. What he does for us, bringing the ball out of our own end, and just being in the right position for those passes. I thought Aidan Caesar had an absolute whale of a game tonight. He was in everything. And if he doesn't play, we don't win.
A lot of what Aidan Caesar does, though, he wouldn't be able to do that without the likes of John Asiata. Probably the best that those two have linked up together tonight.
Yeah, they're gelling. It was always going to take a bit of time, and all the training in the world doesn't have that pressure that a game does. So they're two very smart footballers, so it hasn't taken them long. And the guys around them, they're starting to sort of form combinations as well. So it bodes well for the future, but we can't sort of keep saying at the end of games that we've got to keep improving in certain areas. We've got to start doing it.
And Jordan Rapiner at fullback as well went very, very well. It was almost harsh on Logan Moy, who's almost done nothing wrong, but it looks like Rapiner's going to hold that position down for the next few weeks at least. Yeah,
well, as long as he's on the field, I'm happy. He doesn't. Look, he's very strong. He's physical, whereas Logan's still developing as a player and physically, but worked well for us tonight having him on the bench. We got some injuries in those key areas. We were able to shift Jordan to the wing, which he's handled all his life, and he still doesn't play like a normal winger. He gets the ball in his hands anyway. So having him and Logan out there as a sort of two-pronged attack, I thought that worked well as well.
And one last one, just to sort of summarise the whole experience of leading your side into the Challenge Cup. You were expected to get past York Acorn. Today was a completely different test. You were backed by about 1,500 travelling fans. The way that the second half unfolded, just how did it all feel?
Yeah, you dream about those games, coming from behind and winning in big situations. Look, it gets us another step down the track. The Challenge Cup has been a dream of mine forever, and I know for every English kid playing the game, it's a dream of theirs as well. So we're still alive. We've got a few Super League games, change focus next week, and we've got to come down off that and play a tough team away from home. So that's our next focus, because things can change very quickly in a week in this game. So get ready for, look, put it this way, the better we can keep playing when the Challenge Cup does come around, we're going to be full of confidence.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks.